Welcome back to another episode of TNL Audio Stories. This time I'll keep it short, for the narrative is straight from my heart to yours. I tie the sheer beige curtains together, opening the window to let the August sun in. The whistling kettle finds its place on the stove, and the incense sticks in the corners of the home envelop the space with aromas of sage, musk, or even lemongrass. I let out a yawn and catch the tiny glimpse of the hills at a distance. A rare smile appears on my face. To live with anxiety in the cities is remarkably different from the mountains. The demons are the same, they just get a makeover. For me, denial wasn't an option anymore. Confrontation and constantly showing up seemed like the only way to take it one day at a time. I first felt the relief of taking 5 deep breaths, as suggested by many meditative apps, while on my trip to Rishikesh. Up until 3 years ago, I had given my heart only to Himachal Pradesh. Uttarakhand's landscape, however, bowled me over. The mountains stood like tall skyscrapers, the latter unwanted, and the former needed. I remember I was sitting in the third row of a rented Innova, desperately trying to take in all that I could see from the minuscule joke of a window. But this nagging thought lasted a couple of seconds till it evaporated into a sense of gratitude. A feeling that had been alien to me for quite some time. As I strained my neck, my mind eased. The following days were spent by the riverside amid calming chants, meeting people from around the world and purchasing a pair of vibrant balloon pajamas. Yoga was acknowledged from afar with promises to rendezvous with it soon. Sure, the demons kept coming back with full force. But now that I had tasted that moment of calm, I was hungry for more. And that's when Spiti happened. Spiti to me is the land where every problem looks as small as an amoeba but feels like gigantic mountains. If you've ever been scared of being alone with your thoughts, Spiti ensures you get petrified until they eventually become your best friends. All the miles that I walked, the fresh apples I ate at Dhankar village, the peas I peeled at Pin Valley, the monks I conversed with at Key, and the fairies I heard about in Chandratal found a huge space in my heart, slowly taking over what was not required. Now, I sit at a cafe in Bir, sipping on freshly brewed French press out of a locally made clay mug, glazed to a shiny pastel hue. A slice of half-eaten banana cake sits next to it as I journal in a 200 GSM paper spiral notebook. The thoughts that I once refused to spend time with have now become an important part of my life. I scribble them out in the nicest of papers, decorate them with stickers, and sometimes even doodle daisies around them. They look pretty. The kettle starts to dance, letting out an aesthetic trail of smoke as it whistles. I see it make wispy patterns that break my nostalgic trance. Pouring an extremely hot cup of water, I sit down with the mug, taking in its subtle warmth while a cinnamon pumpkin candle continues to burn on the desk. And once again, I feel the magic of those 5 deep breaths. The mountains don't heal you. Instead, they give you the time, space, and courage you need to heal by yourself. Hope this story resonates with you. And if it does, please don't forget to tell us in the comments. Stay tuned to Travel+Leisure India for more.